Let's get it.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Leonard outside. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Lopez. Now Beal. Back to Lopez. Beal outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Smart for 3. Collins with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Leonard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 5 points.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. Down low. Here's Lopez. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lopez has gotten his second bucket of the game. Watch him Murrow from long range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
Pass to Kennard. And here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Inside. Here's Kennard. James deciding where to go with it. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Ayton. James inside. No good. That would have tied it. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Garland. From 12 feet. And it's in. Off the glass.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Mathurin. The 17-footer. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
James outside. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Misses in close. The Clippers lead by 3. Pass to Dunn. Jones sets a screen. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you think Mathurin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
And here's James. Defended by Dunn. Back to Hayes. Knocked loose. Dunn with a steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Miller. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Here's James. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Dunn. Snatched away. Oh, it's good!
Oh! Unreal. A box.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
The 3, James. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Miller outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. No good with a layup. The Lakers trail. Watching Murrow from long range. James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Outside Jones. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Conan Niederhauser.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Powerful move by LeBron inside.
That was crazy, man.
His shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Miller's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The 3, James. James can't get that one to fall. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Jones. Garland scanning the floor. He takes it in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's James. Jones grabs the board. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And one thing Bennedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Here's Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here are the Clippers now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Garland. And the bucket is good. Garland's got 8.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Hey, what a take! Marcus Smart gets to the rack.
And Smart's initiative, that's my favorite part. Like, he is amazing at making things happen on the drive.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Garland. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Clippers lead by 10. Pass to Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. But, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the second free throw. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Outside Garland. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two.
Just tenacious play there by Garland against the defense, making sure that he can still get his shot off.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. LaRavia outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's the fast break. Hayes misses. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. The free throw drops for Leonard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. James attacking, and the layup is good off the glass. James has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
Dunn right side. Collins a screen. Vanderbilt with the block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Shoots over Beal. And James puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Smith outside. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Clippers lead by 7. Garland with the ball. Leonard for 3. Doesn't go for him. Kleber outside. James outside. And he lays it up and in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Smith. On the take. And that one's good. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A crafty finisher. Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Garland hits them both.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And it's Smith penetrating. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Both shots good from the strike.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Out to Leonard. Lopez, the screen. From the strike. It's rebounded by Kleber. Lakers trail by 4. Inside. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
Pass to Smart. It's James on the wing. Okay, look out! Wow. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Count it.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three ball. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Here's Kennard. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
It counts, and the foul. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
We see it night in and night out. It is just too hard to knock Garland off of his rhythm.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
James, that's good.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's Garland. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Hachimura missing. The Clippers lead by 5. Pulls it. James with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Hachimura missing. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball to the LA Clippers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, defenses have to respect the ability to score. Garland wins that battle with the little pump fake.
Garland hits them both. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Hayes. Lays it up and banks it in.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
Here's Garland. Check by James. Lets a floater go. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 12 points in just the second half.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
James. Up and in on the layup.
Okay, making some plays there. I wonder who Bronny learned that from.
Pass to Jones. The Lakers with a rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The Clippers lead by 5. And here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Garland for 3. They get it again. Over James. That one's wide left. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Hayes. Smith outside. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Clippers. He made a... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now, here is James. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
To take the lead. On target from range. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. He gets it in there.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
That one's good for 2. Garland's got 25 points in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard.
And what a move by Leonard. Baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the fourth.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Now Collins. Beyond the arc. Ooh, it misses. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, the nice float game from James.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Rises up. Rebounded by Ayton. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shoots a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Oh, no good on the layup. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Beal knew they needed one bad, so he worked hard and he got it for him.
Another chance. Beal rips down the board. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard inside. Beal outside. Here's Collins. Goes again. And there's the layup. Good.
And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
And that's how you lead a team.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
So it's the Clippers now. They lead by 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
James outside. Hayes with a screen. Oh, it's off! 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Let's loose for 3. The 3 ball is down. And that's in. Collins outside. So it's the Clippers picking up.
He cheating, bro. All right, but y'all should know they be cheating. And it's like, bro, it's just a video game, bro. It's no reason to even be trying to cheat. You feel me? In the clutch, LeBron, his shot started glitching, bro. Why when I try to shoot with him, bro, shot start glitching? That little layup that I tried to do, it started glitching. I'm like, man, he cheating. But I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, bro. Look at that. We really won, bro. I had more field goals than this dude. I had more three-pointers than this dude. He beat me off free throws. He beat me off of free throws. I had more field goals. I had more three-pointers. He beat me off of free throws. Come on, man. Oh, dang, and I ain't even look. He didn't even take his dudes out the game. He kept his dudes in the game the whole game.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. There's a good screen. A shot by Diabate. No good. And Banchero. Here we go.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Bane. Pass to Carter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
Fall. Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Bane, covered by Miller. 4 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And Orlando making a change here. And here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. Kick by Bridges to the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass the ball. From downtown. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 5 now.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now Knueppel takes a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Quite simply, you need to run Knueppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Black. Banchero with the screen. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
And it seems like a Banchero screen is like running into a brick wall.
White drives in. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's been all about Miles Bridges. for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Down low. Batadze with the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trailed by 5. And Banchero, here we go.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end. Nice touch there near the hoop.
Richardson outside. Pass to Batadze. Floats one. Richardson, good. Here's White. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Tillman. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Banchero with the screen. Richardson attacking. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Banchero looking around. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter. James right side. The rebound by Batadze. A tight game here in Charlotte. Richardson with it. Back to Banchero. Pass to Richardson. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Richardson's got 7 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Banchero grabs the board. On offense, here are the Magic. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And it's blocked. It's good. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
The layup missed.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You can block the ball, it's a block. I'll block the ball, it's a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Nice pass in there by Charlotte. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Inside. Bitadze can't hit. Hornets trail by 5. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Now Suggs. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic leading by 5. Outside, Suggs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
There's 10 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bane. Carter with the screen. The drive by Bane. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing here by 8.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Bane with it. Bridges covering. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Banchero. Misses the layup. Hornets trail by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now, here's Bane. And Wagner has it in the corner. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
A shot by Diabate. No good. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bane drives in. Hornets with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside, Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Bane. Over Miller. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. James has got 7 points in the game.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And then Carter with the jam.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Green drives in. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
.56 seconds left in the third. To the middle.
You already be knowing what I'm finna do.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there.
Cause y'all be cheating, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even mad because I already know y'all be cheating. Y'all be trying to glitch hack the game, all types of stuff. You really trash. So why would I let some
shot clock at 5? Puts up a 3.
Why would I let it? Bro, look at yours. You like 190 for 90. You like 199 for 190.
He has 5.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
My record.
Here's the screen.
Bro, my record way better than yours.
Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession...
It doesn't matter. You could play more games than me, and your record still could be... I mean, you could play less games, and your record could still be better. You could be undefeated. That means you're better than me. I don't know, bro.
Down low. They kick it out to Green. Right side, White. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
I'm 278 for 278 for 207.
Yeah, really.
You got 9 wins. You got 8 wins more. You got 9 wins more than your losses. You 299. You 299 for 290. I mean, you 199 for 190. Like, stop it, bro.
Here's Ball. White trying to get open. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. To the wing right side. It's tipped. Pass to White. Makes it off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pass to Salon. Good work defensively by Carter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Suggs. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Outside, Suggs. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And Orlando making a change here. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. On the wing, Bane. Here's Banchero. Off the glass.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Here's Diabate.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Banchero vacuums it in. The Magic trailed by 5. Wagner outside. He's off from 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Not that time. It won't go. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Now Banchero.
A big-time score. Banchero with a deep bag. It's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Oh, free throws. Good from Banchero.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Outside ball. Just 4 to shoot.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Here's Wagner. Now Carter. Now Suggs. Launches it, and it doesn't go. And now
He was talking all that stuff on the mic, ended up losing. They be cheating though, y'all. I swear they be cheating. I should have won that Lakers game, bro. That Lakers game should have been mine, bro. On God. I'll be back, chat. I gotta go get my headphones real quick and I gotta pee. So it's gonna take like 5 minutes. I gotta pee and get my headphones. Hold on. Last night I forgot I was live, bro. I don't think nobody was watching, but I had forgot I was live, bro. And then I was like, I was on YouTube scrolling, and I seen myself still alive. I'm like, oh snap, I'm still alive. Boy, I done almost forgot. I would have been live for a little minute until I got ready to cut the game off. I got comfortable. I was finna hop back on. The reason why I was still live because I was finna get back on the game, but I was finna do something real quick, and then I forgot all about it. I sat down, got on the phone, scrolling, got on YouTube, finna look for a video or something. I'm like, oh, I'm still live on my account. So that's why I was still live. I forgot. All right, chat, we back. I might play with the Lakers again. I don't know.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
Here we go.
It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Holmgren, left side. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. From downtown, Mavericks with a rebound. In transition, here they come. And that one's good, flag.
And how about Flag's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
And the shot goes in.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Inside, Gafford. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
That one falls.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
2 points. That one goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The kick out to Williams. That three's off the mark. The Mavericks on offense. Irving with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Stolen by Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land. SGA's got 9.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gafford the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Irving. They get it again. High post Gafford. And here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
He shoots. Irving, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Back to SGA. Williams with the screen. The shot's good from SGA. He's got 13. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Back to Irving. Outside Christie. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, 32 seconds left to the first. Drains the triple. SGA's got 16 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Dort's a 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dortch gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Holmgren with 4 on the clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder out in front, up by 15. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Holmgren, left side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Back to Christie. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 17. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance. SGA's got 19 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Holmgren with the block. And stolen by Williams. And now the Mavs on the run. Christie's shot is off. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Holmgren's got 8.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And that one's good.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The size, the length. Holmgren just a beast inside.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, SGA buries it from 3. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Irving. Gafford with the ball. Gafford the screen. Here's Christie. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
On the wing, Caruso. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Dallas with it. It's Washington, high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Good on the second one. Thunder leading by 22. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. P.J. Washington picks one up. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nembhard outside. Back to Washington. 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Washington a screen to the paint. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Washington. Some solid defense from Williams. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. From deep, hits a three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Holmgren, left side. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Bagley. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Washington. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Now here's SGA. He's got 36 points. Pass to Caruso. Off the mark there with a 3. And Dallas with possession. Christie's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Deflected.
You know, it almost looked like Flag baited him into taking that so he could spot it away. Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Irving, no good. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. SGA can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas with it. Washington outside. Outside Christie. Washington a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then threw the foul.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It's good. SGA's got 40 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 40 now. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Christie. Takes a three. Drops in the three. Christie's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
That one goes. Count it.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And it's Gafford missing. SGA with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Williams. Buried from 15 feet out. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to SGA. Here's the three. Gafford grabs the miss. And it's the Mavericks ball. Here's Flagg. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Flagg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, Flagg can expect plenty of contact this season. Defenders are going to give him some hard treatment.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Back to Gafford. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Here's SGA. And the shot goes. SGA's got 46.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Flagg. And that one's good.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. Down low. Out to Thompson. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Oklahoma City ahead, running away with this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Lively grabs a miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here's SGA. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Williams with the screen.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Caruso. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Left side Williams. And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Gilgeous-Alexander fires. The jumper is good.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Williams lays it in easily.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now Holmgren. Dort outside. Here's the pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Can't hit it. Mavericks trail by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Williams outside. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
They grab their own miss. The three from Washington. Here's Bagley. And that time also a missed shot. And so Oklahoma City takes.
Notice how when they go up, watch when I play people and when they go up points. Watch how I play people and when they go up points, they team all of a sudden magically stop playing defense, right? They don't know how to play defense. When they up 20 points, they don't know how to play defense no more. When it's a tight game, they playing with all their heart. They playing with all their heart until the game finish. We go up, they go up 20 points. The team don't know how to play defense no more. I'm scoring all points. I'm scoring all points because the team magically don't know how to play defense now that they up. Come on, man. If you don't think they cheating, I don't know what to tell you.
We've got some great NBA basketball coming your way. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Houston. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Durant. Off the left rim and out. Lets it go from deep. And Cleveland another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the left side wing. And here's Shep.
Sheesh! Sheesh! That boy got out of there quick. That boy got out of there quick.
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Pass to Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
Goodness, Cade was way back there. Look at him expanding his range.
The three is up. Tries again. And Williams lays it in.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here's Cunningham. Going inside. And Cunningham throws it down.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Williams with the screen. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham up top. He's got 5. Out to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
for three. Booker. And it's Harris with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. 6-point game. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Now Green. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Cunningham. Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
And there's the drive. Here's Duren. Cunningham, left side. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Booker for three. Duren with the rebound. Detroit leading by 9. The three. And it's Robinson with the three. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Harris's shot is good.
How's that for a response? Harris, a guy you love having on your team.
Booker for three. Thompson pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Cunningham on the take.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Robinson for three. That shot, no good. Suns trail by 11. Fires for three. Here's Green for three. Booker. Booker missing again. Pass to Cunningham. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Here's Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pistons ahead, up by 11. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And he drops the first. And the Suns making a change here. No good on the second free throw. The Pistons lead by 10. Pass to Herter. Misses the three. And so it's Phoenix with it. To the inside. And a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Back to Herter. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A guy who completely trusts his mechanics, Herder, knocks it down.
For 3, Allen. He buries it from 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And it's Herder penetrating. Pass to Stewart. Now LeVert. Pocket 4. And the Pistons, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Inside. Iguodala. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Down low. And that one's good. Stewart. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Up and in on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Robinson. Give him 8 points now. And it's Cunningham missing. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Driving in. Allen outside. Here's Highsmith. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Robinson. Now Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. To the paint. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his first points of the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's a screen. Cunningham with the ball. O'Neal covers. From outside the arc. And it's Cunningham missing. Suns trail by 9. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 15 left in the second. Duren the screen. Cunningham into the lane. To the inside. Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 9.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Booker for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 11 points.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Outside Robinson. Duren. Out to Thompson. Pass to Harris. And here's Cunningham outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Pistons lead by 9.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooks a screen. Booker for three. Booker missing again. And here's Detroit. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Robinson. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And finished off by Brooks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Detroit shooting their first free throw in this game.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For three, Robinson. The Suns clear it. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Duren. Booker for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 14 points.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Booker for three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
To the middle. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Green. Defended by Thompson. He goes up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Inside. The kick out to Williams. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Down low. Thompson shot is off. Suns trail by 10. Outside Booker. Pass to Fleming. Back to Booker. Stolen by Thompson. From the arc. Fleming grabs the miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside for Booker. Back to Green. Goes back up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Oh, got that one up quick. Harris has got 10.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Basket's good.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Allen outside to the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Over to the wing. Holland for three. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Iguodala. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to LeVert. From downtown. And again, no good by Detroit. For three, Allen. Fires from deep. Buries it from three. Allen's got his second basket of the game. Holland for three. The shot won't fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Detroit on top. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pass to Herder from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And Herder's confidence is really impressive. He believes every three he takes is going in.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix to the paint. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Stewart. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Phoenix making a switch here. Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Back to O'Neal. It's intercepted. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. There's Herder with the 3. And Detroit another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Detroit?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Stewart.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Allen outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Yeah, as soon as these guys hit contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Suns trail by 8. Oh, he misses the layup. Harris outside. Robinson can't hit it. And so here's Phoenix. Booker! And Booker cash on the 3.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Cunningham with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Yes, sir! Count it!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. It's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Booker. Williams with the screen. The three is off.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Cunningham, left side. Cunningham making moves inside.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
Suns trail by 10. The drive by Brooks. Booker fires. No good from three. Cunningham outside. Curran to the post. Now Cunningham. Beyond the arc. It's money from deep.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pistons.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Booker! The putback from deep. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the three. It's good from beyond the arc. Here's Cunningham. Herter. Wasting no time. They answer with a three. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. The Portland Trailblazers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here we go. This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Down low. Here's Kamara. Outside for Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Holmgren. Grant's shot is off. Holmgren, left side. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. SGA surveying the D. Tries again. Klingon with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now Portland with it. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Misses off the right iron. Grant, left side. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Off the outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Kamara. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Williams. Gets the 3 to fall.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Avdia with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. To the paint. Hartenstein, no good. Portland leading. Pass to Grant. And here's Sharp. Fires it from 18. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Lou Dort picks one up.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Here's SGA. Stolen by Sharp. Off the outside. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And he jams it home with authority.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Portland leading by 3. They've been taken care of.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Ooh, poked away. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, man!
Look out below.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Now here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Down low. To halt the run. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Inside. From inside. And Grant finishes it off.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams from long range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Now Holiday. And stolen by Williams. Three-pointer. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Yep, count it.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Wallace outside. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Williams on the wing. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Down low. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Williams. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Excellent movement on the play to pass on time and on point.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Picked by Murray. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And yep, it's good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
And Williams punches it home.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Wiggins looking around. And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Krejci. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Wiggins from long range. Portland trailing here. Oh, it's stolen. And stolen by Williams. 5-on-3 break. Here's Murray. No points yet. Pass to Henderson. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Williams grabs the board. Here's Wallace. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got 6 in the quarter. 1:35 left in the first half of this one. The drive by Henderson. Now here's Murray. Henderson outside. Murray's shot is good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Wallace. Inside. Ooh, Williams with the block. Henderson, right side. To the paint. Here's Murray. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Wallace. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Henderson outside. To the middle. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday surveying the floor. Williams with the screen. Henderson for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here are the Blazers with the ball. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Avdia. Count that one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Oklahoma City trailing. Screen by Holmgren. To the paint. Rebounded by Kamara. Now here's Avdia. Here's Sharp. Back to Avdia. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Portland moving it around. SGA with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 3-point Thunder lead. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And here's Klingen. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Williams. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Drives to the throw. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Back to Holmgren. Tipped. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Avdia, right side. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk adding insult to injury.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And here's Avdia. Outside Sharp. 5 on the clock. Pass to Klingen. Shoots over Hartenstein. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 3. And he can't jam it through. Outside Kamara. And here's Avdia. He's covered by Holmgren. To the inside. Klingon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Blazers trail by 3. Avdia with it. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Portland making a switch here. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Oklahoma City making a switch here. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Mitchell. He's scoreless. Holiday grabs the miss. Outside Sharp. On the wing, Grant. For the lead. That shot off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he can't hit the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Clingan. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now Dort. Inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Three-pointer Sharp. He can't hit that time. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to SGA. Now here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Clingan. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Outside Kamara. Jacks up a 3. That's off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wiggins fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Blazers trail by 9. Grant. Holmgren there for the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 9-1 run. The 3 is in.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Off the outside. Outside Kamara. And the 3 misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Dort with it. Now Sharp defending. Wiggins fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
This is what it's been since